Last week, we spent a few days getting to know the remote island of Aitutaki. While we waited for boat parts to arrive, we hitchhiked around the island, explored shipwrecks, and saw a massive meeting of eagle rays. Naturally, as it was time to move west, we were welcomed with gale force winds that made for an exciting ride to Palmerston. As we were inching closer to the island and switched on the engine, we realized that something wasn't working quite right. Oh, the timing.
So we just came into Palmerston and I noticed that there was no water coming out of the water exhaust, the cooling exhaust. Panicked quite a bit. And then I realized it must be the impeller. And in case you're wondering what an impeller is, this wheel, water comes in through here, fresh water from the ocean, comes through here, it gets spun around and then goes through there and it cools everything inside the engine and then goes out the back. But when that wheel doesn't spin, it doesn't cool off, so the big danger is that we overheat our engine. That's the old impeller. That's what a new impeller looks like. So, fortunately it's an easy fix, easy solution. I'm gonna pull it out, replace it, run the engine for a little bit to cool off everything it did not cool. And I don't know, hopefully there's not more problems down the line. As with anything on a boat, it wasn't as simple as changing the impeller. We had to pull out all the old pieces of rubber from the old impeller.
Now that we knocked out another unexpected boat project, we were especially looking forward to our time on Palmerston. We were welcomed by a man named Joe and his children who invited us to their home for lunch. After lunch, Joe's kids took us on a tour of their island. Despite being only a mile wide, the island is full of history. In 1963, a British seaman named William Marster settled on the island with his 3 Polynesian wives. As of our visit, Palmerston was inhabited by 3 families, 57 descendants of the 3 wives. Today, there are over 350 Marsters worldwide. During our walk, we visited the government building of Palmerston, which also served as a cooking gas fill-up station. We walked through a Timanu tree forest. The expensive mahogany wood was once a profitable export for the island. With cargo supply ships visiting the remote island only twice a year, the Marster family explained that money doesn't serve much of a purpose. Communal sharing and trading is what keeps harmony on Palmerston. We spent quite a while at the school. The kids were proud to show us what they'd been working on, and we were keen to get another perspective from the South African teacher working at the school. She explained that all of the island kids, ages 4 to 17, share one classroom and work individually from independent study textbooks written for American students. The material in the books often exemplified a large cultural gap. When words like escalator and elevator came up in reading, or Bible verses explained evolution in the
then
science chapters.
Is there a
She
student,
struggled
like,
to find a middle
everyone
ground.
required to come every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an attendance that you...
Okay, we're at Andrew's desk.
It's all very like each, I don't know if you're religious or not, but each pace has like a Bible verse that they have to memorize and learn, and then they write it on the test. So this is the reading pack, and then there's the activity pack.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So a lot of questions
Yeah, and then
follow.
every now and again they have a checkup,
Mm-hmm.
and then right at the end they have a self-test, and then finally they go up to those tables over there and they write a final test. Yeah.
Hey, Henry. What are you doing? You've got so many balls. Do you need help getting it?
Our last stop was a visit to the solar energy field that had recently been installed. Andrew, our tour guide, told us that the old fuel generators they had previously used were a loud, smelly disruption to their peaceful life on the island. They were so proud of their new solar installation, especially when it meant they could power a new Wi-Fi antenna. Imagine that. We spent the rest of the afternoon playing with the kids, getting to know our host family, and soaking up the remarkable situation we had found ourselves in this day. Because it is so remote, we have often heard Palmerston described as the end of the earth. And if that's so, it's really not a bad place to be.